Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. We are finally going to get out and run the Felony today. I've got those new Gensace 8000 milliamp hour 3S 100C discharge rate LiPos installed, charged, and ready to go. What I wanted to do first, before I even head up to where we're going to be running the car, is just talk about charging batteries. I see a lot of people kind of get confused, and I see a lot of people, kind of wanting that quick answer about, how fast can I charge a battery and all that kind of stuff. Most of us know if you have a 5,000 or a 6,000, whatever, you charge them at 1C. Now that whole C can get a bit confusing because if you watch my last video, I talked about the discharge rate and it being 100C, but there's also a charge rate. And what they're referring to is a 1C charge rate would be charging a battery at, if you have a 5,000 milliamp battery, you would be charging it at 5 amps. If you have an 8,000 milliamp battery, you would charge it at 8 amps. Now, where it gets confusing is you will see 2C, 3C charge rates. I ignore those altogether. I have never I was going to say 20 some odd years, but LiPos have only been out for so long. But I have never, ever charged a LiPo at anything but 1C. Which means if I have a 5,000 and it says, hey, you can do 2C, which means you can now charge that battery at 10 amps, I don't do it. Every battery I buy, I don't care. I don't even care. I ignore that part of the battery altogether. Every battery I get, I charge at 1C, meaning these 8,000s were charged at 8 amps. I'm going to be doing, guys, another video where I'm going to talk a little bit more about chargers, wattage, because let's face it, an 8,000 is a fairly big battery. Now, a lot of chargers will charge at 8 amps. But if you now buy, let's say, something like a Duo, and you want to charge 2 batteries at 8 amps each, that's when it can get to be a bit tough. And a lot of the, cheaper chargers, the ones that, just get you into the hobby, they might not necessarily have enough power to do that. So again, that's going to be, guys, in another video. And let me know actually if you even want me to talk about it in the comments. Hey, if that's something that interests you. But what we're going to do is I'm going to pack this thing up and we're going to head up to the parking lot. All right, guys, so we're up at my work. This is where I work, Canada College, North Bay, Ontario. It's a pretty nice day. It's a little bit chilly, but this is the parking lot I was talking about. It looks like they've cleaned it. It's not perfect or anything like that, but I should be able to get a couple of runs in. Might even be able to just kind of almost do like a little oval sort of thing and have some fun with the car. Again, this will be my first time driving it. Don't expect any super fast speed runs or anything like that. I just really want to get the car out, test it, enjoy it, and see how it goes. Anyways, guys, let's do this. All right, guys, we got the car back home, and that was an absolute blast. I'm assuming the footage is probably all over the place because I had 3 devices going. I had my Note 20 Ultra, I had my iPhone XS, and I also had my GoPro going. So there's probably a lot of footage. It's going to be all over the place, but that, guys, was awesome. I am so shocked and surprised how much I enjoyed driving that car. I've had lots of on-roads. I enjoyed on-road. I used to do 10 scale carpet racing. I wasn't very good, but I enjoyed it. But excluding that, so taking out the actual racing, I was never all, I would go out with my 10 scale on-road cars and they weren't all that much fun. This thing was awesome. I don't know if it's the size that makes, I'm assuming it is probably part of the size is a lot of fun. The AVC is amazing. It makes the car so easy to drive, and when you're doing those high speeds, you can actually even turn the car, if that makes any sense. Like, there was times where you can see that I'm coming and I have to turn a little bit, and you actually have that stability to do that. And I think a lot of it too is just the size of the car. You have such a larger footprint on the ground that it's wicked. You're going to be seeing a lot more to do with this, and maybe a Infraction. I don't know. I'm gonna say, guys, I was super shocked today at how much I enjoyed driving this car. Yeah, it was a beautiful day. I had the parking lot to myself. But hey, on the weekends, you know what? We're a college where we don't have a whole lot going on the weekend, so that parking lot stays pretty open. But that was a blast. I want to give a huge shout out right now to Gensace and their marketing team. They were the ones that got a hold of me and asked if I was interested in getting the batteries. And to be fair, I didn't have a great set of 3S's to run this on. So the fact that I was able to get them from Gensace to test out and to run is awesome. And the batteries were amazing. They never once, they never stalled. They never, did a cutout. They never did anything. They ran from the time I got this car going right to the end. They ran full punch, 100%. As well as, guys, I was probably up there. I mean, this video won't be an hour long, but I was probably running this thing, guys, for over an hour. I mean, some of it, there's high speed runs. There was some other stuff I was doing. Every once in a while I was walking around, moving the cameras and stuff like that. But it was a lot of fun, and the batteries gave me tons of runtime, which is a huge, huge, huge benefit when you go out with a car like this, especially when you're driving. My work is about 10-15 minutes from home type thing. So, guys, that was awesome. I never thought I would really, I think I mentioned this, guys, at the beginning of the video. I honestly, guys, bought this car because I just really like the way it looked. The body is just wicked looking. And so to go out and to enjoy driving it is obviously that much better. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's all I've got to say. This thing was wicked. If you're a guy like me, a basher, so you love your Kraton 8S, you love your X-maxx, you love your Habaos and your bashers, and you like to jump and all that stuff, but you've been thinking to yourself, every once in a while I'd like to have something different, to do something new, and you have a good parking lot, this thing is a blast. So, guys, again, huge shout out to Gensace for getting me these batteries and being able to make this video. And guys, as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and enjoy the picks.